Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Rose and I'm all about budgeting to become debt free. So in today's video, I'll be doing a very quick update on my October 15th paycheck budget. I'm just going to be going in, reviewing my expenditures and updating my budget with my actual spending. So if this sounds like something that you want to see how I do my check-in and updates, please come along with me. All right, so I went ahead and I input all the income for the actual because nothing changed. So rollover, $60.35, combined income, $34.65.50, family contribution, $600. So we are still at $41.25.85. All right, so let's take a quick look at the variable expense tracker right here. So on the 14th, we went to Sam's Club. We did grocery for $455.77. We did lawn on the 14th as well for $70. Miscellaneous. On the 15th, we pay a camp fee for $50. So this camp fee right here is for a type 1 diabetic camp that we will be attending. If you have been following my videos, you probably heard me mention that my son was recently diagnosed with type 1 diabetes. So we're just trying to familiarize ourselves with the community, the type 1 diabetic community, because this is going to be a part of our lives going forward. Nothing is going to change because it's a lifelong illness. So we're just trying to do the best that we can. So we'll be attending our first family camp so we can get to meet other families who are going through the same situation. All right, so I didn't remember to budget for the camp fee, but I had to pay it on the 15th, and I didn't remember that I already had scheduled the auto pay for it to come out on the 15th. On the 18th, I had to go to the emergency room, the urgent care rather. So my copay for urgent care was $35 and my prescription was $32.85. All right, so that sums up my variable expense tracker for this period. And let's go over to the consumer debt tracker. So my consumer debt tracker is where I have all my debts, my credit cards, car loans, and personal loans. All right. So Ashley Furniture was paid on the 4th. So I just removed that amount from the amount paid because I need to capture the payments that were made from the 15th paycheck, which are these payments right here. So Best Buy was paid on the 15th for $30. Amex was paid for $40. PayPal number 2 was paid for $30. Macy's was paid for $51.50. Home Depot was paid for $29. PayPal MasterCard for $30. PayPal Credit for $68. Discover was paid today on the 20th for $166. And Best Buy was paid on the 18th for $43. So all the credit cards total payment for this paycheck is $487.50. All right. So for the card payments are on the split pay method. We paid the payments are due, the monthly payments are due on the 15th, so we pay half on the 30th or the last day of the month, and then the last half to complete the month's payment on the 15th. So this is what we're capturing in this update. So $244.19 was paid on the 15th for car number 1. $230.94 was paid for car number 2. And it's the same situation for personal loan. So we're capturing the payment for the 15th, which is $620.37 for payment number 1 and $383.16 for payment number 2. And that sums up all our debt responsibilities on the consumer debt tracker. All right, so let us just go over to the budget worksheet so we can update it. Let me just get these out of the way. All right, so I did make a payment on the rent for this $896.54. No payment was made for water. Nothing was made for security. Car insurance was covered for $237.32. Cell phone was paid this morning for $290.10. Internet, gas, and electricity, those are not yet paid. So I'm going to put zeros here because these are not paid. I did not make a payment for life insurance. Haven't done anything for pest control. I didn't budget for lawn, but I went ahead and I completed the lawn service because I don't want to be in problems with HOA. And it's best for me to just go ahead and pay the $70 now than to pay a fine. So let me just take care of that. For fuel, I don't have the update for fuel because that's on my husband's card and he's the only one that's buying fuel now because I'm working from home. So in my next update, I will be doing an update for fuel. So right now I'm going to put a placeholder for 0 right here. For groceries, I budgeted $350 and I spent $455.77. All right. So this $455.77 here, I need to update where I got back $100 because I got $100 from my mom to buy some items for a food barrel that we are packing for Jamaica for Christmas. So I bought $100 worth of stuff for the food barrel and I got that back from my mother. I don't know where I'm going to put that. So I'm just going to leave. Let me just put this color right here because I don't know where I'm going to put that right now. I'm going to put this in green. All right. So because of that extra $100, I'm over my budget by $105.77 for my grocery category. I should have made the purchase in two so I can differentiate between what I spent for the barrel and what I spent for the ounce, but I didn't do that. All right, so for medical copay, I spent $35. And for the prescription, that was $32.85. All right, so I budgeted $2,139.19, and so far I spent $2,017.58. All right, so virtual sinking funds, nothing was budgeted, nothing spent, nothing was scheduled for emergency, and nothing was spent. There was no activity in personal and discretionary, so I'm just going to fill these sections with 0 and move over to my debt obligation. All right, so the car payment was made for $244.19, $213.94. Credit card was $487.50. Personal loan was $2,620 and 37, and personal loan number 2 was $383.16. All right, so there was one subscription that I know that's supposed to be coming out in a few days. Okay, not taken out yet, so I'm just gonna leave the subscription area at 0 till I'm doing my last update for the month, when I'll be able to update my subscription area. This is wrong. $383.16. Yeah. Extra debt payment. Let me fill those spots with zeros. Okay. My debt obligation section, I budgeted $1,966.16. I spent $1,966. I budgeted $1,966.66 and I spent $1,966.16. Okay. Subscriptions are not yet posted to the account, so I am not updating anything for subscription at this point. All right. This is my budget check-in for day the 20th. After most of my bills, my autopay have already been posted to the account, there's only $142.11 left to be spent here, but I need to update this. You know what? I'm gonna put this $100 here as family contribution. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in family contribution and make a note. Includes. Okay, this is now a more accurate picture as to the amount of money that I should have left in the account. I do have bills to be paid. My internet bill is not yet paid. My gas bill is not yet paid. And my electricity bill is not yet paid. And I'm pretty sure this is more than $240. Yes, this is like $85.23. Yes. $140.65. That's $205.23. Yes. So I think based on what I'm looking at here, I'm going to be in the red for this budget. But let's see how it works out, because this is $285.23 and I only have $242.11. All right, guys. So thank you very much for sticking with me through this budget. If you have made it this far, please consider giving me a thumbs up. Help me to push this video out. Help me to grow so I can bring more content. I am trying to get through this phase of my journey so I can branch off into another phase of my journey. But I definitely need to have this testimony before I can definitely move over into what I want to do and to bring on YouTube, because this mess that I'm going through with all these debt is going to be a part of my message that I want to bring to the YouTube community, the budgeting community. All right, guys. So if you like this video, again, please give it a thumbs up. If you know of someone who this video might be of benefit to, please invite them over to come and watch, subscribe, and to follow me along my journey. All right. So until my next video, bye.